Why, we set it wrong way. Yes, I know. I wonder if I write here, me set it. Welcome back to another nails tutorial, guys. If you're new here, welcome to my page. Feel free to join the gang. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and watch the video to the end. Turn on that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I started off by removing the sheen of my client's nails by using a Emery board to do so. Now I'm using my nail drill. The bit that I'm using is the needle eye drill bit, and this is used to remove the dead cuticle cells around my client's nail plate. When using this drill, you have to be extra careful because you don't want to damage her nail plate, and you also don't want to cut your client. And you also have to use this on slow. Put it on the almost the lowest, not really low. Yeah. And it also helps when you remove the dead cuticle cells. It prevents lifting of the nails and so forth. So it's best when you use this bit to remove it. And if you don't have a drill wheel, if you can't manage it, if you don't have money to buy, you see something we call orange wood stick. Yes, my dear, you can use that. Push back your cuticle and use your same Emery board. File it off, no problem. So my time I don't have to put myself in a debt. Yep. The nails that I'm using is the BT Art Box False Nails. Your JT telling no I. To shape my client nails, I'm using the OPI Emery board, and as usual, I go from side to side, and I also file the nail plate or the surface, the part which the nails and the nail plate meet. File down there to just get it smooth so that when you apply the acrylic and something smooth transition. And once again, it also helps to prevent lifting. I'm using the Q-Touch primer, and as usual, everybody know that the primer is used to hold the acrylic to the nail plate. And I'm using the Sassy acrylic liquid and those are the colors that I'm using. So I started off first with the brown. On the pinky finger, I'm going to do a nail ombre. The brown first, and then the pink, and then the baby pink, light pink at the cuticle area. The thing about it when doing nail ombre, you have to, whichever color you choose to use, you just need a smooth transition between each color and it will be perfect. And then afterwards, you cap that with a clear acrylic so that when you're filing, buffing the nails, you don't remove any product that you have placed on the client nails. Feel free to follow me on all my social media pages on IG, my business page at Alicia_world, my personal page at Aliboo17, on TikTok, Aliboo17, Snapchat, Pretty Girl Jody, and on Facebook, Alicia Simpson. Feel free to also leave a comment in the comment section, guys. For her ring finger, I'm going to add a design. So I start off with the brown acrylic, and then when I reach almost near to the tip, I kind of go, what if I say, slant, whatever. The acrylic, you see the work. So we kind of just apply around the cuticle. You know, when applying acrylic around the cuticle, you're not supposed to flood it because it will lift. So in order to prevent lifting, you had a little bit amount around it, and you build up the apex, because you know the apex helps to hold the nails firm and strong. Yep. And then now I'm going to just, you see, I use the brush. Some persons, they apply it with the acrylic and then they use the Emery board to file it into the shape that they want. Because my acrylic was already wet, I'm just now going to use my brush in the shape that I want, use the clear acrylic, and then I'm going to add nail file. That's the gold file foiled, yeah, the gold foiled over it. And then I'm going to put in the middle some brown glitter. At the tip, I'm just adding back that same brown acrylic, and in order to cap all of that, you use the clear acrylic to do so. And if you hear like wind in the background, that's the fun. Listen, the place hot bee. Place really hot. And for her middle finger, I'm using the LA Pink Acrylic. I'm just doing this plain because at the end, after buffing and filing the nails, I'm going to try, I'm attempting, make a try attempt a design, and let's see how it turns out. I'm doing this for the first time. The style that I'm going to do on the middle finger is for the first time, so let's see how it turns out. For our index finger, I'm also going to be doing a design on it. So start off first by using the brown acrylic, and then when I almost reach near the tip, I'm going to, I don't even know if it says slant or something, but you will see we do it when I reach the tip. And as I said, most persons when you first start do this, if you don't know how to do it with a brush, you can always put the acrylic there and then go in with your emery board and file it into the shape that you want. But because my acrylic was already wet and easy to use, I just used my brush to get it in that shape that I want. And then I'm going to add the clear acrylic and then the glitter, the same glitter that I put on the ring finger, the brown, and also that gold foiled, and then I'm going to cap it with a clear acrylic. Because of the color combination and the glitter, you hardly can see the foil that I use, but after I use the top coat on it, it will show perfect. The reason why you add the clear acrylic over it is because when you're filing the nails and shaping the nails, you don't want to remove the product. Like the glitter, you know, to by the time you rub that, it will come off. So you have to use the clear acrylic over it in order to prevent that from happening. Okay, so now I'm just using the same emery board to file that nails and to shape it to get it smooth, because as you can see, you can see say buff up now and something, but don't worry, at the end of the day it will look pretty smooth, flat, nice, just right, everything, darling. Yes, my dear. And I won't be showing all of the nails, I'm just showing this one on camera. I'm going to file, buff and shape the nails off the camera, and then I'll get back to you guys. After shaping and filing the nails, I'm going in back with the same needle eye drill bit around the cuticle area just to smoothen it, to make sure that everything is filed properly in order to prevent lifting. I can't stress it much. Listen, this is very important to do, okay? And if you don't have the drill, as I said, you can always use your emery board, but if you have the drill, it's a plus for you. So these are the nails after they have been buff, shaped and filed, and I'm now using the base coat. This is a gel base coat for the design that I told you about that I'm going to do on the middle finger. We're going to cure that for 60 seconds, and then I'm going in back just one coat of this orange, and then I'm going to cure it again for 60 seconds, and I'm going to be using this foil on the nails. But let me tell you something. Oh gosh, good as I use this here now, because it's the first time I'm using this. You don't know what I say? I rang with me turn it. Me say me sit down there and me scrub and me scrub. Me say me I rub something, you know, me I say, oh, you now come off. No sir, till me finally figure out, say girl, I rang with you, what? So this is the right way how it should turn afterwards, after me figure it out. Yes, I actually turn out good. So when using this, you don't have to worry. If you do it one time and every part of the nails don't get it, you can just apply it to the part that don't have any and it will stick. And then I'm going to add back the top coat, cure it for 60 seconds, and then you guys will see the final look. And that's the final look. Listen, I'm in love with this set. The gold and the black foil actually went perfectly with the nail foil that I put into the index finger and the ring finger. And it's the first time I'm trying this, and it actually turned out pretty well, so I'm proud of myself. Thank you guys for watching again. Bye.